was a bittersweet reunion at the NHS gym on Friday, January 6th. Norwood High basketball fans and alumni came to celebrate some very special people at the first ever Giles Parker CrossTown Classic, where 2 awards would be given out in honor of 2 Mustangs that Norwood recently lost.
Norwood High School hosted the first ever Giles Parker Crosstown Classic basketball game on the Nolette Johnson Court, named in honor of longtime girls basketball coach and high school history teacher Giles Parker. The event, created by Mustang basketball alumni, also honors 2 very special people. Andrea Dixon Lavery, class of '01, who recently lost a tough battle to cancer, and Kevin McDonald, a longtime supporter of Mustang basketball.
Andrea Dixon Lavery was a member of the Mustang basketball team from 1997 to 2001. Throughout Andrea's career, she was a 2-time MVP, a 2-time Bay State League All-Star, and was twice voted team captain. Andrea adored her teammates and Coach GP. Kevin McDonald was a proud Westwood native and member of Westwood's 1962 Tech Tourney Championship team. After his family moved to Norwood in the early 1980s, Kevin was an integral part of the creation of the Norwood Basketball Association and the original Metro West travel teams. Once his daughters Kelly and Casey were in high school, he worked with his wife Mim and the other basketball parents to create the Norwood High Hoopsters Boosters to help financially support our beloved Norwood High School girls program.
Catherine Clifford, NHS class of '05, and the coach of the girls' Westwood basketball team, is humbled to be part of this special event.
I think the Norwood Girls Basketball Alumni Network is, I think, the strongest around. It's an honor to be a part of it. I think it all centers through GP. We've had a couple events over the years. I'm very fortunate that they kind of cater to my schedule and pick the Westwood game, so it's great to be here. But obviously with 2, huge losses in the last couple of years, and Andrea and Kevin, it was a no-brainer with Kevin's background in Westwood to make this game and sort of make it an event. His daughters Casey and Kelly kind of took it and ran with it. Obviously Chris McDonald on the Norwood side is on board and very close with that family, and it's just a special night. It came together really well, and again, just happy it's the Westwood game and I get to be a part of it.
Parker's family attended the event. His son, Giles Jr., comments on how much the Mustangs meant to his dad.
Oh, it was everything. His players, their families, they were like family to him, to us, to my mom, who was always in the stands and couldn't miss a game. Also to see all of his players go on to coach, or to have kids who became players for him again. It was just everything to him. He put hours and hours into it all the time.
At the end of the game, the Andrea Dixon Lavery Award and Kevin McDonald Award were given out to a player from each team. Kevin's daughter Casey and Andrea's sister Allie and her daughter Allie spoke on what this event means to their families.
I'll start with Giles first and foremost. One of Andrea's sort of last wishes was to make sure we had a lasting impact under Giles's name, as there's things getting named. So hint, hint for people out there. We want to have something named after GP. It was a very important part of all of our lives and keeping all of us together. So that's where that started. And then obviously with losing Dad and Andrea this year, it made sense. With my father being from Westwood too, and then being a strong Norwood advocate, and obviously the impact all the Dixons have had on this program, we just found a way to tie it all together.
Casey found a way to tie it all together. Casey and Kristen McDonald and Catherine put a lot of effort into this, and it means a lot. I know to Allie's mommy and my sister, because she loved Norwood basketball and she loved all the alumni and Giles Parker, so it means a tremendous amount to our family, right, Allie? Yeah.
With a packed barn, the first ever Giles Parker Crosstown Classic was a success, and the families are honored to be part of this special event.
I definitely want to thank everybody, the alumni, the coaches, all the players who came back, for remembering my dad, but also Mr. McDonald, who was a super fan, and Andrea Dixon, because the Dixon family was just such a huge part of Norwood and his career here.
As the coach of our NHS girls basketball team, I was so fortunate to have a front row seat to such a nice tribute. The huge turnout of alumni there to support these Norwood legends and their families is what makes Norwood so special. And I was so appreciative that our own team was able to see that they play for something much bigger than themselves. Just a really great night with great community.